Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I wanted to cover some things because this is the 10th of January, and I have run a run with a park run with the Salmon Creek Trail Park Run. And I wanted to run over some things with you regarding that. I'm going to be showing you how I tape my ankle. And the reason I do that is because a couple of years ago, I injured my Achilles. It was a gradual injury. It wasn't the result of some trauma. And it got to where it was very painful to run on. So I went to the doctor. I went through physical training. I did everything I could, and nothing worked. So I stopped running for 6 months. And I thought, well, maybe that will make it heal up. So after 6 months, it still felt the same. It was painful, but I thought, what the heck? I'm going to just run on it with the pain, as long as I can take it. So that's what I did. And it was like starting over. I lost my wind and everything. So I had to start from scratch. And at that time, I looked up on YouTube how to tape an ankle for the Achilles problem. And so uh, I looked at all of the videos, and I kind of put them all together and made my own type of um, approach to taping the Achilles, and you'll see what that is. Um, I wanted to say something about my food intake before this run. Um, I don't like to run with very much on my stomach. So what I did was I took a little bit of juice first thing this morning to take some pills with it. And then I had some yogurt and a cup of coffee to kind of get things going. That's it. Now, what I'm using is for recording is an Insta360 Go Ultra camera. It's a little thing. This is it right here. And when I want to record the run, I take this part off. I should be able to take it off without damaging it. We'll see. Anyway, this is the camera part right here. I clip that onto my hat and I run and record. And this is what controls everything else, the start, stop, recording, everything. So that's what I've been using. I'm still trying to get used to it. It's not easy for me being an old guy. Yes, I'm still an old guy. And For one thing, it doesn't seem to, I haven't been able to run it clear through a 5K run without it chopping something off. Well, this time made it through not quite to the end before it stopped recording. So I had to deal with that. And I like to have stats on the screen about my heart rate and my pace and things like that. Of course, they're not on there. I don't know why, but I'll try to figure that out. And but I do have on my phone, I do have some stats, which I should have had ready, but here they are. I can tell you how it turned out. My average pace was 7:45 according to my watch, and that's really good for me. The total time was 24:06, and my heart rate The average heart rate was 151 beats per minute, and my maximum heart rate, highest I got on this run, was 165. So there are the stats, even though they didn't show up on the screen. Those are the final stats. Um, I should mention that I I have a good friend named Bob, and I consider him my coach. I haven't told him he's my coach yet, but you'll find out from this video. Anyway, he gives me advice. He's a runner. He's an old runner, very good at the mile and 3 mile or 2 mile, and he ran in high school. He was great. He ran in college. He was very good. So anyway, he gives me advice, and I try to follow it. And one of the things that he started me on was interval running. I've never done it before. I knew what it was, but I've never done it. So I started on Thursday, 2 days ago. I started my first interval running session where I'd run about 50 yards as fast as I could. I'd sprint, and then I'd slow down and jog until I got my wind back. Then I'd run another sprint, another 50 yards or thereabouts, and then jog. And I just kept doing that. And after 3.2 miles, I was completely knackered, as the English say. And, but maybe it did me some good. I'm going to continue doing that and see if I can speed myself up. Anyway, uh, let's get into it and see what you think. Thank you.
While I'm at it, I want to show you my running shoes. I have several pair of running shoes, but I only use two. And this is my work shoe. This is the one that I normally use for running. It's a Saucony, and this happens to be an endorphin speed. Got it a few years ago, and of course I don't run enough to wear them out very quickly. But this, I've always liked Saucony because they're lightweight and they still have a lot of cushion. So I'm able to get some pretty good speed with them. Now, when I want to run fast, when I want to run in a race, I wear my On running shoes. These have a carbon plate in them where the endorphins don't, and that makes them so much faster. They're just it's ridiculous how much faster I can run in these shoes right here. These On is a Swiss company. So I had never heard of them before and ran onto them last summer and tried these out and had to buy them because they were so fast. Anyway, let's get to taping my ankle. I used some OK tape, and I cut off about less than a foot. Then I cut off about 3 or 4 inches and another section of about 3 or 4 inches. Now comes the tricky part. I have to tear it at one end, leaving about, not quite an inch. And I have to get a starting point, so I tear off the end protecting, and I place it on the bottom of my heel. Then I tear off this other part to expose the tape, and I stretch it over my Achilles, and I fasten it. Then I want to make sure it's smoothed out over the Achilles tendon. Now come the stabilizer tapes. Same thing, I rip them like that, only I rip out the center part of these and I apply it. I stretch it out so it's tight. I want it fairly tight. Then do the same thing with the other one and put it on top of this one. The lower one is down lower on the ankle. This one's a little bit higher. And there you have it, my taped up Achilles tendon. It feels tight, and that's just the way I want it. So now I'm ready to rumble. Put my socks and shoes on. And this park run, like all park runs, start at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be cold. It's going to be upper 30s, maybe lower 40s. And these people that I'm running with, the people who show up at this park run are just the best people. I just love them. They're so welcoming. And I have two groups of people that I run with that are like that. The North Clark County Running Club out of Battleground. Those people are like family. I just love them to death. And we always go out and have a beer, and they're an evening running club, so we can go out and have a beer and a bite to eat and socialize, and they're great people. Now, these people at the park run, they are so accommodating. They normally bring coffee and and sweets and water drink that to quench your thirst after the run. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's go.
Yeah, we had some nasty rain this week.
It's like, it started getting darker. I saw the cloud, whatever darker getting, and I go, okay, I'm turning around now and cutting this walk short.
You gotta do what you gotta do. There's no shame in that. That's for sure.
I don't mind walking in the cold, but I don't want to walk in the raining cold. No, that's just not.
And I don't mind the rain if it's warmish out, but
yeah,
getting
warm rain is
soaked and
fine.
freezing is not fun.
Luckily, the water's all gone down.
Yeah.
Yep.
We don't have to worry
Yeah.
about sharks this weekend.
This is the Salmon Creek Trail Park Run. Oh boy, it's nippy out here. Whew. Whew.
Ready?
I think so. I think it's going to take a couple of days for my ears to warm up. Oh boy.
I asked her, did Jamie go, we're not going to do the turnaround first?
Welcome to the second 2006 park run that we've had. I'd like to personally say thank you to the volunteers that stood up over the holiday period. Thank you very, very much for doing that, because without volunteers we couldn't do this every week, as long as the weather holds out. We have a tail walker. So if you happen to see the tail walker pull ahead of you, please let her know, because she's supposed to be the last one in.
I'm the last one.
When you come back in, please come through the cone so we know you are park run and not somebody else out here having a good time, having some exercise. Anybody have any questions? Did I miss anything? We have refreshments at the end. We have some coffee, we have electrolytes, and Andrea has made some of her special brownies.
Yay, Andrea! Yes.
No, there's no.
Not those special
Oh no!
All right, I'm down 3, 2, 1. Say Parkrun, and I'm beginning. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Parkrun.
Here we go. Good morning. Great. How are you doing? Ooh, it's chilly. Until here, it's been downhill. So, easy running. Now a little bit of uphill. Chilly out here. Thank you, Cheryl. That's it. Way to go. Yeah. Woo! Get going. That's it, John. All right. That's it, sir.